Welcome to Happy Hours.
Swinging doors, the neons aglow. Mark and Rachel stealing the show. Mystery beer with a frothy head. It's happy hour laughs instead of dread. Oh, it's jokes and facts, such a marvelous blend, with a punchline twist that'll never end. Mad libs fly and the beer flows near. Comedy gold with an extra cheer.
And here we go with some happy hours. Are you all ready for this? Are you ready?
Oh, yeah. Hi.
You didn't expect that, huh?
No.
I was doing like a different open. I was like,
No, I can't see. It's like kind of blurry.
I don't have one of those cans over here. We just did a, what is it? The beer of the day.
Oh, it's happy hours. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. Mark
Yeah.
and Rachel sitting in with you.
Yeah, it's
Happy Friday.
6/20/25. This beer is from Mother Road Brewing Company. This is, usually I get their Tower Station. And this is a Tower Station, but it's a new one. It's called Roadside, what is it? Roadside? Grove.
And it has oranges in the back of the truck on the picture.
Right, it's very citrusy.
Guess what it tastes like? Oranges. It's good.
And some grapefruit in there.
I am not an IPA lover, but I do love this.
You need your cup over there.
I do?
Yeah.
For what?
Because you're going to have just a regular beer too, aren't you? Because I got a surprise for you.
Oh, is that what this is sitting out here? I just saw it. I'm like,
yeah.
I wasn't even paying attention. Did you just stick that out?
No, you did it. Okay, grab your cup over there. Just grab it.
I have this cup still.
I know. Okay, well then put your silly straw in that.
Oh.
I don't know what she's doing.
Well, you confuse me. I'm flabbergasted. I've got a silly straw, you guys.
All right, wait.
And it's blue and it's beautiful. Let's see if it sucks.
Let's just let's just say this.
Sucks. Holy shitballs.
Let's just say this. Jerry said he wanted you to drink with a silly straw.
You get to take your pick. Which color do you want, bud?
Hey, look at this. This is there's a heart, Rachel.
Oh, I got the pink heart.
Oh, you want a heart on?
You can have the heart on, honey.
No, I don't need it.
Is this this is a smaller... Wait, is that cherry? Oh, how fun
know.
these are. Oh my God, I love them. This is the silliest.
Uh-oh, she's going nuts.
It's got a ribbon on the top, and this looks like balls. Or like a syringe.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I'm like, oh, it's a dick.
Anyway,
it's a dick.
I got a lot of them for you.
You can have it, babe. It's a dick.
We can just stop that now and settle down.
But I'm so
we can do the
silly.
show. For those that are listening, basically, we got a bunch of silly straws for Rachel. Is that actually working?
Yes, it sucks. Really good.
Are you sure? Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's skinnier.
Yeah.
But I don't mind. I don't care about the girth. As long as I can.
That is
suck.
dumb.
But as long as it works.
At the girth, as long as I can suck.
The width?
Okay, wait. See,
how do you say that?
The thing is,
width?
Wait. Let's just stop for a second.
The roundness of the
Rachel,
hole? What?
Pause for a second. Listen. The reason that we can never get monetized on this channel is because you say stuff like that.
What?
Well, because if I want to advertise.
Yeah, monetize because we don't have a whole lot of people.
No, if I want to
watching
advertise
as much
this,
as we need.
guess what? I can't do it because Rachel talks about sucking and girth.
It's a free country. I can talk about whatever I want.
Well,
I'm talking about straws.
But the commies on
commie bastards can shut the fuck up
on this channel on this who owns this company.
They can sit and spin on my.
They're the ones that don't let you. But anyway, so we went to. Let's start with this.
Yeah.
The Phoenix temperatures. Basically,
I'm sweating. Can you see?
Here's the thing. Some of it is extremely exaggerated. I'm actually going to put a temperature what we had in our area, which is we're in like North Phoenix a little bit, and I'm putting it right here, wherever this is. Okay, but the temperature was 112 yesterday in our area.
Yeah,
it reached after. They go by like I think it's like is it 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock? Is it 2 or 3?
I
forget. 2, 3,
I'm
2,
sorry,
3. So right here. I got you one.
Oh, thanks.
But I was gonna have you put in that glass, the nice one. Or what do
What's
you
wrong
want
with this one? I want to use my straw.
All right, do it. Do whatever you want. Anyway, so
Look.
The temperature yesterday was
Excuse me. Sorry.
112 in our area. Downtown Phoenix, I think they said it was like 115. Some people took it into a whole new level and said it was like 121.
I guess on the outskirts of town, there's different.
No, I'm going to say this about those the extreme ones like that. The reason they were doing that was, is a lot of it's just clickbait. But here's another thing. If you really wanted to check your temperature correctly in your neighborhood or wherever you were at,
protocol.
There is a protocol. You have to follow that protocol, and if you're not doing it, then yes, you can show everybody in the world that it's 150 degrees here in Phoenix.
What is the protocol?
The protocol is this. There's two things I do. Okay, I have actually two weather stations, one out back, one out front. The one out back is on a block wall, and it always reads about 5 degrees higher.
Yes, it's in the bright sun on a brick
6
wall.
degrees
and
higher.
It's about 6 inches. Like it's on a stand, and then it has the reading thing, and it has a
I
little
connected
whirly
it.
bird on it.
Well, I did it because mainly I wanted the rain gauge part of it, but for the temperature, it's like ridiculous.
I think I gave it to you a couple of years ago for Christmas.
Yeah, it really was supposed to be set on like a wooden post in the yard.
Well,
still wouldn't have read white, right? Because
it didn't say where to. It just said put it on whatever side of the house or something.
No, it didn't. It told me to put it on a wooden post out in the yard,
I didn't know that.
away from the building, so it could get the accurate wind speed and all that stuff.
So you put it on a wall, which is kind of like away from the building a little bit, like 4 feet.
Right, but I put it on the wall. So, well, here's what's interesting. So I got the one out front that we've had for years, and it's about 4 feet off the ground.
Oh, the one in the
windowsill area.
Windowsill in our covered patio.
And it's a covered patio out front.
Never gets sun directly on it.
It doesn't get sun directly on it. It's shaded.
And we have shade trees on top of the patio, so it's very shaded
right.
out there.
But here's the thing. That's what they say you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Make sure it's shaded so you get the shade on the whole thing, right?
Pay attention.
So it's a shaded weather reading. There's a lot more to it. They say you can add it, put it in a box or whatever it is, but
put it in a box.
Put it in a wooden box out in the yard. I think that'd be hot here in Arizona. I don't think that would read right
airflow.
either.
It's going to be super hot in a box, like a coffin.
Well, all you have to do is look it up.
there.
It tells you it tells you the examples of what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
But one of the examples is, especially for people that stick it out in the gravel, if you know who I'm talking about, in the middle of the sun.
I saw your picture.
2 feet off the ground.
122 or something, or 21, and it was on gravel.
Yep, here it is. 2 feet off the ground? No. First of all, if you're going to measure it in the gravel, you're still going to get the heat, and it's probably going to be variant the higher you go. They say you're supposed to judge from at least a 5 foot height.
I know when I walk on gravel, if it's hot out
as
there,
shit.
it's like, ow, ow,
Yeah.
ow, ow. Yeah, because I'm barefoot. I know. Shut up. But it's hotter than when I get on the sidewalk, which is hot too.
Well, and then here's
hotter.
Here's an example of all this.
Okay, what?
Heat rises. It doesn't stay down on the ground, and because this is what causes our heat dome in the city here in Arizona, because we have everything, and they take their main temperature readings, and we always have the hottest readings because they take it from Sky Harbor.
Tarmac.
Well, they take it from Sky Harbor, the airport.
Is it in the shade or is it in the direct
Well,
sun out
it's
there?
in the shade there, I'm sure.
Probably, because they have to be accurate.
But it isn't accurate because think of
No, I mean as far as being in the shade versus just being in the direct sun.
right. But think of how everything around the airport is.
Oh,
it's
like the
all
jet engines?
concrete, and there's jet engines blowing heat. The people that read out of their car, I always crack up. It's like, oh my God, it's 130 degrees in Phoenix right now.
I've seen those on like Facebook and Instagram or whatever.
No,
People
it's
take
not.
pictures of their car.
No, it's
like,
not.
Dude.
Okay, for everybody that was saying it was 121 yesterday, guess what? It wasn't. Okay, even if you live out in way out in
La La Land,
Goodyear, wherever, I'm telling you, it wasn't 122 degrees.
but some people say it was. So
Nope.
maybe at
Because
those
they don't
people's
have their-
houses it was.
No,
babe.
it wasn't, because they don't have their temperature gauge right. They don't have it right.
But that's their land. Let them have
fine,
it.
but they're being false. They're telling people false information. Well, it's for clicks. What am I saying? I mean,
No, it doesn't matter.
It's for clicks.
Yeah.
There
No,
you go.
it's just like the same people will say, look at my car, it's 130, even though it says it's only 115 outside. It's 130. It's like, okay.
If you're thinking
Sure.
practically about the whole thing, here's it.
You're driving on the freeway. And
You're on the freeway on the concrete, and the sun is blazing.
You're 4 feet off the ground. If
Your
even.
car is on. It's heated. Your car's heated up.
Oh my gosh.
It's metal.
Speaking
okay.
of heated, oh my God.
It's metal. So you think it's going to get an accurate reading? Hell no.
So, babe, let's go back to
Okay.
a happier time.
Oh, no,
Remember
this is
when
happy.
We were at the point this weekend?
Oh, yeah.
It was fun, huh?
This was just a discussion. I had to get that
No,
out
I
of
know,
the way.
but it's making me hot because you keep saying 120. I'm like, oh my God, I'm hot. Can't wait
Well,
to go
it's
swimming.
a little stuffy. We didn't turn the fan on in here.
Yeah.
The air will come on.
Susan, I think I fired her. She never
by
came
the way,
back.
the air will come on in just a few minutes. So just hold on. Oh, shit.
Did
oh
you
my
just
God.
open something?
I did.
I heard something open. You
Damn
should
it.
cook something.
I should
Which
cook
one?
the beer.
Which one?
Right here, this one. In the ice chest.
That's a skill, you guys. He is
No,
good.
I didn't
He
do
had
it on
his hand
purpose.
down in a mysterious box. He couldn't see, and all of a sudden we
Excuse
heard
me.
a shook.
So anyway, yeah.
magic
what Rachel?
finger.
So we went to where?
The Point Tapatio, which is not called the Point anymore. They changed it. What's the real
It's
name?
the Hilton Phoenix
Hilton Phoenix Tapatio Cliff
Tapatio
Resort.
Cliff Resort.
That's a mouthful. Oh, I guess.
And it was a
right.
fun time.
Are you slouching?
I'm trying not to. Oh, it was a fun time.
We're shrinking, you guys.
Well,
we
yeah,
measured
I mean,
ourselves.
I don't need to shrink. I'm too short anyway. So,
We are shrinking. You know why? Because we have bad posture. We sit like this.
well,
all
we
the time.
slouch. Yeah.
But we're also, not 21 anymore. So
No,
we measured
I'm,
ourselves.
Let's be honest here. I'm 58. So.
No, I'm not honest. And I measured myself against
I am.
the wall. I'm 5'8", not against the wall.
No,
it was
not anymore.
5'7" and like a quarter.
Yeah. And don't tell mine.
But Mark, I couldn't see. He said it was
All right,
straight.
wait.
He
okay,
said it was straight.
Rachel,
I believe him.
Wait, we're gonna try this again. I'm gonna take a level, and
Yeah,
then
we need
I'm
a
gonna-
level.
I got a level.
Yes.
And then we'll do that, and we'll take that
Does it
mark
have a
there.
laser on it so you could see like
No,
make sure it's
but I'll take that mark, and we'll do that, and then I'll
Okay.
we actually just subtract the height of the level, and then you get your appropriate amount. So there you go. Anyway, so let's not talk about that. Let's talk about this.
Well, we have to have good posture. That was
Let's talk about
My back hurts.
the where we stayed. We stayed at the
Point Tapatio.
We stayed at the Hilton.
what we just said.
The
Phoenix?
Hilton Phoenix
Tapatio
Cliff Resort, and it was really nice.
Why didn't they change the name of their restaurant? It's still called the Point
Point
in
in
Time.
Time.
They still have Point in it. It used to be called the Point.
And it's spelled Pointe. It has an
With
E
an
on the
E,
end.
pointy.
And then time is
With a Y.
Tyme.
So not like THY like the herb.
Yeah,
They're just being silly.
they're silly.
Now they don't even, they took point out of everything, which guess what? I still say point and I always will. Just like Squaw Peak. It's Squaw Peak.
But it's a beautiful resort.
not
And
Playas
speaking
Peak.
of that, let's talk about this. Part of the whole thing was Gosnell Development back in the 70s.
Oh, yeah, I remember that name.
The guy got
Remember them?
extremely wealthy here in Arizona.
Is he still alive?
And I doubt it. He was older in the 70s. Maybe his
He's
family.
gotta have a family.
I don't even hear of God. I'd have to
Right.
look that up.
You
I don't
just
even
now
know.
said it, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
recognize that from like back
Yeah,
in the
Gosnell.
day.
So he first started with what was it? Squaw Peak. We call it Squaw Peak.
Squaw Peak.
They call it now Piestewa, but it's Squaw Peak.
But did they change the name of the Hilton Squaw Peak?
I don't know.
Resort? Did they take the word squaw out of it?
I don't
think
know.
It's still Squaw Peak if you Google it.
I mean, it shouldn't really matter. Who cares? It's not derogatory. It's just the
No.
name of what was named on that mountain.
It just pisses me off when people want to change things. It's been called Squaw Peak forever.
Anyway, so
Leave it alone.
he built that one.
The Point at Squaw Peak
Point at Squaw Peak.
It was our favorite.
It was
We used
the
to go
first
there
one.
when the kids were little.
He built that one. The 1st one there he built in 1977, and that was finished.
I was little then.
And then he purchased in the same year, 1977, he purchased this old stone quarry.
Well, he purchased that land after he'd already
Built.
built and opened
Right,
the Squaw Peak.
right.
one,
It was
the Hilton.
open. It was open.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's like,
So,
"I'm
but
gonna
he
do it again."
but he purchased the old stone quarry up on the mountain. So the weird thing is, it's on 7th Street and Thunderbird, or in between Thunderbird and
Like you turn
what's the
left.
next one?
You said keep going
I
to the
can't remember the
freeway.
next street over. But if you go up that mountain, that whole area do I keep on saying mountain? Oh, the air came on. Good,
Mountain.
Rachel. Good.
Mountain.
The mountain. If you go up that mountain, there is this beautiful resort over there. It was a luxury. It's still a luxury
And
resort.
you guys,
It's
you don't
nice.
understand
Yeah.
how pretty it is. It's up on the side of this mountain. It is
It's
layer,
gorgeous.
layer. It's like doing a serpentine all the way up. Whatever.
Serpentine.
Yeah.
So
it's
he
wiggly.
Yeah, and he built that one.
beautiful.
It was finished in 1982, and I didn't realize it was finished that early because
And every vista has a beautiful view.
when I was, well, I moved out here in '78, I think. I think 77, 78. So they were just building all
Revenue's
that, I
building.
guess, which is weird because that was a quarry. It just blows my mind. I've been here that long.
When we
crazy.
take walks around the
Crazy.
the trailheads, because we're kind of in an area where there's mountain trails and stuff
We gotta
around
move in here.
where we live. But there's a lot of trailheads that we've gone walking and taking the kids that we've gone walking. And there's actually lots of quartz and like shale and like it looks like they've been like there's rocks there.
Yeah, but
so
quarry.
it makes sense that they mined
quarry,
it at some point.
They were probably getting a quarry is where they're getting gravel, or they're probably getting
granite,
I don't know what they're getting
quartz,
Yeah.
whatever they have. But
for yards,
but
for gravel yards.
Phoenix, especially North Phoenix,
Oh, shit,
there's a
that went on.
lot of mountains around here, mountains, and there's a lot of rubble
Buttons.
and stuff. So I can see where this would have been a good spot to like dig and make
Oh, wow.
rocks and stuff.
All right, this actually looks like a cider. Okay, here.
Ooh, that is like a brownish.
that looks like a
that's
cider.
pink. A
It's
brownish
a cider.
pink.
It's got to be a cider.
Looks like a brownish pink.
Anyway, this is the mystery beer part of the show where we always do.
It is a cider. There's no
mystery
bubbles.
beer.
There's no lace. Looks
Pretty
like
close.
champagne a little bit.
We're gonna go spend some
Rose.
time at a casino tomorrow. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we're gonna go
okay.
to where are we going? Wicca? Wicca.
Bah.
I was gonna say Wiki up. We're
Right,
going
whoa,
to Wiki.
This one smells weird, man. It
No, we're gonna go to Wicca.
smells sulfury. I wonder if it's bad.
Ew, it just smells weird.
I smell sulfur. I taste it. I hope it tastes better than it smells.
It does, but it's got a weird fruit note to it.
It's a cider, I can tell.
Yeah, but what fruit is that?
But what is with that sulfury note?
What is with this fruit? I said, it's not a normal.
It might be a bad cider.
I don't know. It does have a weird smell on the nose. I don't know.
I don't know.
It
I'm
doesn't
gonna look
taste like
because
anything.
it's strange.
It doesn't taste like anything. Oh, blackberry?
It's a wine cocktail. What the fuck?
That's why it tastes
lightly
different.
carbonated wine cocktail with blackberries. What's the
All right,
date?
that's what it tastes like.
Oh, 6/4/10.
Just the other day.
10?
No.
10?
2010. No, I don't think so.
If it is, no wonder it tastes like
Let's see.
crap.
Let me look at this.
It does not taste like. I'm not gonna drink the rest of that. That's gross. I don't like it. I don't
I
like
don't
it.
think that's a
It's a 10.
no, but I don't think that's a date. It's like a number.
006.4.
0.10. I don't think that's a born on date
I don't know.
because it has 3 zeros, like 006.
I don't know.
I don't know, but Mark doesn't want to drink it because now he thinks it's 25 years old. I don't think
Smells like it's 20.
No.
Rachel, it smells like sulfur.
no, it just smells. It's okay.
If you gotta drink it.
It's a wine cocktail,
it.
so it tastes different.
It smells horrible.
No, it just has a weird. I don't think that's the date. It has 2 zeros on it,
I don't know. It's usually the born on date. That's not good.
but it doesn't look like a date to me.
Tastes like crap, by the way. So don't buy that one, everybody.
I bet it would. Meridian Hive, blackberry, lightly carbonated
been
wine
good, I
cocktail.
guess.
Because it's wine, though. I don't know. Okay, Mark doesn't like it,
God, that's
and
bad.
he thinks
Sorry.
it's rotten.
I think so. I really think that was an old beer. Not beer, but cocktail. I wouldn't drink that cocktail. See, the thing is, we went to this little corner store place that sold.
That's not where we bought that.
Yes, yeah, it was. I pulled
was
it out of
one
that.
of those?
Yeah, I pulled it out of that box, and I was like, okay, mystery.
That was from the hop shop then.
The hop shop, yeah.
Well, I don't know.
I don't like it.
Mark doesn't like it because he doesn't
No,
like that date.
I think it's old. I think it's really old.
It could be really.
It smelled sulfur. I smell sulfur.
I don't smell rotten eggs.
Smell it again.
It's not
Totally.
rotten eggs.
Totally. Okay. Well, it
Okay,
doesn't matter.
anyways, it's bad.
I'm not drinking that.
Mark doesn't like it.
Yuck.
It's not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
I'll just stick to beer, though. I said.
Everybody goes, "Yep, Mark's right.
Mm-hmm.
That is pretty bad." How do I know? Because Mark is
No one
very.
would have. Okay, they probably didn't even have craft beers back in 2010, like a lot.
That's not a beer. That's
Well,
a
whatever this
That's
is.
a carbonated beverage.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have had this back then.
Okay, so all I'm saying is,
And it's a clean can. Like this is new. Like this
Right.
label and stuff is. It's just weird.
it stinks. I don't.
And it
ugh.
stinks and it smells
don't
like
like it.
wine, and we don't like wine.
No, it doesn't smell like wine at all.
Kinda.
It doesn't. It's just not good.
All
Okay.
right.
I've got some fun questions. Funny questions.
Okay, good.
Funny
Funny
questions.
like
oh,
my
wait, oh,
straw?
shit.
I like my straw. Thank you.
What was the one I saw today I was going to do?
Excuse me. Yeah, I gotta slow down.
Here's one. What if you woke up in the morning and you were 100 feet tall?
I'd be
What would
wondering.
you do?
First of all, I'd be wondering how I fit into our room because it's only like 12 by 10.
You'd be busting out all the walls.
Yeah, there's no
How'd
way.
you get out? How'd you get up?
I think it would wake me up the growing phase in the middle of the night. I would have gotten up.
Okay,
okay.
let's just add to it and say, what if you slept through that and you woke up and your feet were and your head was sticking out that wall and your body was sticking out the other
I'd
side?
have to be
of the
outside and
house?
not realize it and wake up and go, holy shit, I'm 100 feet tall.
Okay, so we'll go, what if you were camping and you
Okay.
woke up and you were 100 feet tall?
Okay,
that would be
first
kind
of
of
all,
cool, huh?
if I wasn't in a tent, if I was
Yeah.
sleeping out in the okay.
You could be at the top of the trees and just like, hi world. You could look over the
If I
forest
woke up and I
tops.
was just randomly 100 feet tall, the first thing I'd do was stand the fuck up and look around.
If you could get your big old tall body up.
I'd have to, I'd do one of those things where I'd roll over and then back up and,
and everybody
get up.
everybody like, oh my God, there's a giant.
I'd be like,
everybody
who
run.
wants to be stepped on?
Here comes Rachel.
Yeah. Any fires need to be putting out? Yeah, that'd be me.
That's a dumb one.
But
isn't
then
it?
how long would I stay 100 feet tall? I wouldn't like it. It's too big.
So maybe it's like the mushroom thing where you shrink, like after a
Yeah,
day.
would my clothes also fit me
Yeah.
at that point? I'd go to bed in clothes that fit me now, but I'd wake up, they'd be on my hand.
Okay.
I'd be naked. That'd be
Rachel, this is a funny one.
No.
What if every time you burped, you fainted?
No.
We would be in trouble.
I would be dead because I'd hit my head and I'd fall
what would
off the
suck?
chair. I couldn't go like this.
What would suck is if you're
And
driving,
I'd be dead.
you'd be driving along, and also it's like,
Well, I don't burp when I'm driving.
really?
I don't.
Oh, come on.
I only burp when I'm drinking.
No. I
really
you
don't burp when
you
I'm
burp
driving,
after
no.
you eat. You kind of randomly burp sometimes when you drink water. You burp. I mean, you just
Not
burp.
when I'm driving. But yeah.
How do you know you don't?
I don't pay attention to that.
I know. See what I'm saying?
Because they're not
I
like
don't
big,
burp
like-
when I'm driving.
They're not like guttural, like burp.
But I don't burp when I'm driving, Mark.
None of these little pew like. No, I don't do that. I don't do
Right.
that. I am loud and
I'm not-
proud.
I'm not-
and
I'm not believing
bing.
that at all.
Y'all know
I don't
what I'm
believe it.
talking about. I don't pay attention. But I don't usually eat when I'm driving, but I will drink coffee, but I don't chug coffee. So I don't burp. By the time I get to work, I'm done. So no, I don't burp in the car.
Yeah, right. I mean, come on. Everybody burps every now and then. Everybody burps.
I'm not driving
Sometimes.
unless we're eating
just
or
sing that
drinking
song.
in the car, but I don't.
Everybody burps. Sometimes.
Not in the car.
What is that song?
It's REM.
Everybody who sometimes.
Everybody hurts.
No burps.
They burp, they hurt,
Yeah.
they squirt, they do that.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes they do.
Oh, I have more beer in this. What else you got?
I don't know. What if you had 6 arms and 6 legs?
I'd be a spider.
Yeah, no,
Or
you could.
a
I think you
centipede or
could. Look, I
something.
could
I'd
be
have a
sitting
lot.
here and I could be like. I need eyes around the whole side of my head.
Yeah, you'd have
though.
to have. You'd have to.
You'd be a spider.
You'd have to
Yeah.
be appropriately fitted for that.
Right, if you had all those arms,
Armages,
you'd
mhm.
need eyes.
To go around the back because
All the way
we'd be
around.
having arms going, fix this and turn this light on and,
And
get
then,
me a drink and,
when
here's
your
a straw.
and then when your
turn on
kids
the
are
fan.
effing up in the back of the car, you can just reach back up, smacking them while you're still driving.
That'd be great. Yes, I'd need eyes in the back
Oh,
of my
and,
head.
and by the way, you
Go ahead.
wouldn't need mirrors anymore because you
No,
just
fuck
see
that
behind you and on the side of you, and it's like in your car. So you'd have like 360 vision all the way around.
That's if we had eyes. We're off the subject. You were talking about arms. And
I know,
legs.
but I'm saying if you have those arms, you have to have that many
All right,
eyes
well,
too.
I couldn't fit in the car with all those damn legs. So no.
Well, they'd build cars for not legs, it's arms.
You said arms and legs.
Wait, did it say arms and legs or arms?
I think you said arms and legs.
I'm not
Maybe
sure.
it was a total. If you woke up with 6 arms and legs.
Okay, what if you? Okay, what if?
Let's
okay,
see
what,
what, let's see what the answer is.
No.
What if you suddenly woke up and had 6 arms and 6 legs? That's how I heard it in my head.
Oh, 6 arms and 6 legs.
That's
yeah.
how I heard it.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
12, and that's a lot. And I said I'm a spider, but spiders
Okay,
only
so
have 8.
but
so
say with your legs, you could tuck them in next to each other, but you'd need a wider seat.
fold up legs.
So your
Yeah.
cars would be much bigger and your roadways would be much bigger.
Right.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of crap that
Babe,
goes on with
that's
that.
way too much
Yeah.
construction for the city. I don't want
Yeah.
to have anybody having more than 2 legs.
Okay. Well, anyway, that was fun questions with Mark and Rachel.
No, but you know what? I'm still jazzed about this last weekend, and I wish we had a place to go this weekend. Which
We do.
don't, except we do. Because Mark said, let's go to a casino. So we're going to go do that tomorrow.
No, you said it in the pool, and I said, okay. And I looked, I was like, trying to figure out.
I was just like throwing things out there, and you caught it.
I know, it's stuck. True facts that sound like BS.
They probably are.
Okay.
Okay.
I've got, I just got a couple. Not a lot. Is that the only
your
page?
facts are fun.
All right. True or false? This is all about
True. I'm
animals.
sure this is 100% true.
True or false?
True.
The scallop
Super
is
true.
the only mollusk that is completely blind.
Yes, because it's in a shell. That's really pretty.
False.
Oh.
In fact, scallops have over a dozen eyes all along the edge of their shells. Oh yeah, those
Along
little,
the edge of
you know
the
those little.
shells?
If you ever look at their shells and you see those little holes all the way along the edge, have you never seen that?
No.
Oh, it's pretty cool.
All right, so I lied. It's false. It's true.
All right, let's try another
It's
one.
false. Okay.
True or false?
I'm not going to say.
Well, okay. True or false? Elephants can jump higher than any other animal.
Elephants can't jump. They can't jump.
I know. I mean, they weigh too fucking much, and they have these little stubby legs. What are you
That
talking about?
reminds me of a joke.
Elephants actually can't jump at all.
That reminds me of a joke about elephants.
Oh, no.
Why do elephants have flat feet?
So they can stomp on bugs and shit.
From jumping out of trees.
Ah.
Because that was the same thing, flat feet. They're so heavy from jumping
All
out
right.
of trees. So they had to climb the tree, first of all, and then jump out of it. Wrong
All right, here
and
we
wrong.
go. True or false? Electric eels are actually misnamed, and the shock that they produce is actually due to a toxic venom that they secrete.
Yes.
False again. Electric eels really are electric. They can discharge up to 500 volts of electricity at once.
500?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was 500.
No. I watched. Hey, you know me. I watched Naked and Afraid, and
Naked?
Naked and Afraid. I
Are
don't
you
watch it
naked when
naked.
you watch? Do you get into it
No.
and you get naked?
No, fuck no. I'm sitting there drinking beer and eating food. Watching, going. You shouldn't do that.
You don't get.
That's not how you do
People
that.
dress up to go to Phantom of the Opera like they're going to the damn opera. You don't get naked and scare yourself before you start watching Naked and Afraid. I'm just saying.
No,
you're
I'm
not that
talking.
big of a
I'm
fan,
watching.
babe.
I'm watching the show because I'm going. You shouldn't be. I mean, I'm like armchair. I know everybody says this, and it's true. There's no armchair shit with Naked and Afraid because basically you're
I
naked.
hate that show.
I love that show.
Well,
I
you
think
showed me
it's-
one the other day, and the girl had no legs. I'm like,
Oh, that one.
what?
That was really cool.
She was naked and afraid and no
she
legs.
did it though. She did the whole 21
Because she had a
days.
partner that kind of helped her, and she couldn't swim very well. She said.
Well, no, but she can't without legs. You can't swim very well.
She
but,
said, I
she
can't
did.
hardly swim because she has
But,
to hold on the stuff.
Like I watched one today where she had been
crazy.
in another episode and she lost her partner, and then in this one,
You're talking about the no leg girl? Or
no,
lady?
a new one I watched today.
Does she have
It was the
legs?
final one of the
Okay.
18th season, whatever.
Was she
And
missing
then
any body parts?
No, and she lost another partner. On this one, had to finish it on her own again, but she did it both times. And see,
Good for
that
her.
to me is
That is triumphant. That is
awesome.
that is neat. I hate the whole premise of the show.
I don't because I don't hate it because I think it teaches people values and I think it teaches
Yeah,
people
then don't do
strength.
it on TV. Just do it because you want to do it. Don't don't do it on TV.
No,
'cause
it's
you want-
it's part of the show.
No,
That's why we that like
But she
that
doesn't
show
win money.
like it.
So there's no money.
It's not
prize
about
at the
money.
end.
It's not about money.
A loan has like $500,000 when you do a loan. That's kind of a survival
Alone
thing.
sucks.
Yeah, but they get like a lot of money if they can do it.
Fuck alone. Here we go.
rather
True,
watch that.
true or false? A strawberry isn't really a fruit; it's a flower.
Sure.
Oh, you got that one right. True. Technically, the little yellow
that
seeds
was
on the
the,
outside of the strawberry are its fruit.
Oh, yes, I have
while
heard that.
The
I have heard
flesh
that.
itself is part of the flower.
That's weird. It's fucked up.
There you go. You got that.
Strawberries are weird.
And you guys learned some shit today.
Yep.
Rachel, you didn't say you had anything to talk about, really?
I just kind of wanted to I was excited to talk about the point. Oh, you know what? I did want to compare bars because
Where?
There's 3
Oh,
different points
okay.
that we've been to. We've been to
Still
the
on the
Arizona
point.
Grand, we've been to the Squaw Peak, and now we've been to the Tapatio. And out of all the
Oh,
bars,
the Grand. That was the last
the
point that they did.
huge slides
Yeah.
and the water park. Like it's great for family. You have live
It's,
music.
Listen, I'm going
wave
to tell you this.
pool. It's good for kids.
Sure,
Lazy
it's
river.
a sewage wasteland.
Well, they're all that way. There's kids up the butt everywhere. But I'm just talking about the bar. Mark and
the
I were at
butt,
the
not my
bar
butt.
at the Tapatio, and I'm saying that was a big bar. There's probably room for 12, 14. It went all the way around.
It was a nice, and no one was there though because they were all with their
They were
kids.
scared of us. And
No,
then-
they weren't. They were with their kids. We sat there pretty much
True.
alone, and they came up and just ordered stuff.
Maybe
and
they
left,
thought we
so.
had kids that were in the pool.
Yeah.
And they're like, those old people are just drinking. They're not paying attention to their kids because they weren't there. But when we went to the other one,
Shit,
which
no, our
I
kids
liked,
are grown up. Fuck them.
I really liked when we used to go to the Squaw Peak Hilton
Right.
because they have the river ranch.
Yeah.
And it's got a lazy river and lots of pools, and it's really nice. And they have a bar there too. But the bar there, if you guys are comparing bars, you can
They have the
maybe
better
fit
one,
like
yeah.
8 or 10 around there. And
Oh,
it's
you're talking about the
smaller.
other one, yeah.
It's not small, but this Tapatio place, it was happening. Big bar, food, lots of service, bars on tap. It was great. So I give this place a yummy thumbs up because I like their bar.
Oh shit. Okay, stop it. You're yeah. Okay, we are still going. Okay. Okay, I almost hit the button.
So that's really what
Right.
I wanted to talk about was the bars
All right,
because
good.
I like bars.
So now, look, I've got my 1,001 one-liners and short jokes to finish out this
Oh,
episode.
okay. Please enlighten us, babe.
Episode.
Enlighten us.
The episode. Okay, so anyway,
It's been a happy hour.
th-
Go
this
get
is
some more
about
beers,
this
guys.
is about creatures. 1 in 4 frogs is a leapfrog.
1 in 4 frogs is a leap. What?
Do you not get it?
Oh, you're talking about I thought this is a
This is
true or
creatures.
false thing again.
No, 1 in 4 frogs. These are jokes. These are
Okay, now I get
these
it.
are bad
Leap
jokes.
frogs,
1
it is
in
a
4
bad
frogs
joke.
is a leapfrog.
Yeah, it's a leap year joke.
Okay. I have a horse called Mayo. Mayonnaise.
Oh, he neighs. I'm like, Mayo, what? He does neigh. He's a fucking horse, god damn it. Duh.
Right.
Do you want him to moo?
Okay.
I have a horse named Mayo. He moos.
Okay. A man walks into a
That's
zoo,
funnier.
and a man walks into the zoo, and the only animal that is in the zoo is a dog. It's a Shih Tzu.
Stupid. And he walked into it. Poor little
It's a
thing.
Shih
They're
Tzu.
little. Poor little Shih Tzus. They're so cute.
No, it's
though.
a Shih Tzu. Don't you not get it?
It's a Shih Tzu.
Didn't you just now got it?
I thought you were saying it's a Shih Tzu like a dog.
A man walks
said
into a
dog.
zoo.
Yeah.
The only animal in it is a dog. It's a Shih Tzu.
It's a Shih Tzu.
Get it?
Yeah.
Okay, funny. Why do you never see a hippopotamus hiding in a tree?
Because they can't climb.
Because they're really good at it.
They're really good at hiding.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Whoever coined the phrase
Mark.
quiet as a mouse has never stepped on one.
No. Because they're loud. They scream.
Why can't you hear a pterodactyl urinate?
Because they don't pee.
Because the P is silent.
Oh my god, now that's a funny one. See, that's funny, you guys. That's funny.
God,
it's not a
Rachel.
pterodactyl. The P is silent. That was
She,
awesome.
I think she's starting to go through.
Watch your mouth.
No, I said I
You've
think
heard my
she's
dreams. They're a little messed up.
I think she's starting to get dementia or something.
Yeah, I probably am.
Because
Keep the beer flowing, and my straws are going. Thank you for this idea of getting me straws, Jerry, because Mark did, and I have a lot.
yeah.
And I'm going to take
So
them
anyway,
everywhere.
so the whole thing is we're gonna do a little something this weekend. We've got some other things that we're
Hey, I have
doing
a
and blah blah blah.
suggestion.
What?
I don't know how much you paid for these, but get a shit ton.
No.
And then when we go to places and we run into people that we like or they know us, we'll give them a shot glass and a silly straw.
You can give those
Wouldn't it
away.
be cute?
I mean, you got tons. You pick your favorite one and just move on with
Oh, I
those.
just grabbed the one you gave me.
All right, there you go. So you haven't tried
But
any
wouldn't it
other
be
ones
fun
then?
to be part of our little thing?
I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't care. Anyway, no one's gonna care anyway because no one watches. So,
Yeah, we need more subscribers. Like and subscribe.
Wait, Jerry watches. Thank you,
Thank
Jerry.
you, Jerry.
Thank you. What's his
Can you
wife's
make
name?
like a
What's his wife's name?
Chris, and she's
Okay.
adorable.
Okay,
I
we
love
gotta
her.
go.
Can you guys make like 100 YouTube accounts and then watch us on every single one all the time? Thank you.
All right. Okay. So everybody,
Just
good night. God bless.
And don't forget to
See you
like
next
and
time. We're gonna
subscribe
go
on all
to
the other
swim.
things.
We're going to go swim in the pool. So that's it.
Okay, and go watch.
Mad Libs fly and the beer flows near. Comedy gold with an extra cheer. Comedy gold with an extra cheer.